Hey everyone, Kim Snyder here. So this is a little bit of an unusual video for me. It's Saturday morning here in Aiken, South Carolina. I am in my barn, which is where I spend most of my time. Not dressed up, about to take my horses out for some exercise as soon as I finish this video. In fact, here, I'll just show you so you can see. So this is my barn. Can you see my horses out there? Not sure if it's focusing on them or not. Anyway, that's my office door right there. My lifelong dream is to have my office in my barn, and I have that. Anyway, so very quick, I want to talk to you about two things. I want to just give you a heads up on our foundations course, which is going to start on Tuesday the 14th. I'll give you more info on that here in just a minute. But there's something that's been on my mind that I just wanted to talk with you about. So when someone signs up for a custom development project with us, or they initiate that process, we have a web form that they fill out. And one of the questions that we ask on that web form is, what is an hour of your time worth? And that's what I want to talk to you about, because we have had now, I don't know, 100 people, 200 people fill that form out. Everyone from admins to CEOs. And the answers that I get on that form are horrifying. Math, fail. I tend to see answers on that form like $18 an hour, $20 an hour, $30 an hour. Y'all, your time is worth a lot more than what you get paid. And that's the thing that I need to make sure that everybody understands. I talked about this a lot in my Biz Booster series. I've done 2 of them so far. I'm about to do a 3rd one, I think, for Infusionsoft on the 22nd. If you're an Infusionsoft partner, the first one was how to speak CEO. The second one was part 2. And we talked about opportunity cost and the value of your time and how important that is. Okay, so how do you calculate what your time is worth? It doesn't matter whether you own the company or whether you work for the company. The value of your time is the sum of 2 things. One, the profit that you produce for the company in an hour, plus what profit you could have produced for the company if you were doing something more valuable than what you are doing. Okay, that's the opportunity cost component. So it should never be exactly what you get paid, or as the CEO, exactly what you take out of the company, right? In theory, your value is much higher than that number. One of the things we talked about in the Business Booster webinar was that when I am trying to create an ROI calculation for someone about whether or not they should hire us to do a project, and if they don't know that number, which you should, but if you don't, I mean, it's very safe to be able to say that the CEO of any small business their time is worth at least $100 an hour. For the solopreneur or really small business owner. And if it's a successful business that is bigger than that, then $100 an hour is really low. At one time when I was running my investment advisor firm, I actually calculated that number for myself, and it was $1,500 an hour. Now that doesn't mean that I was necessarily taking out $1,500 an hour of the company, right? But that is what an hour of my time was worth to the firm. So I'm telling you this because you need to stop underestimating what you're worth, just from understanding your value perspective. But number 2, you can't possibly decide whether to automate something or whether to hire additional resources if you don't know that number. Because the fact is, if someone else can do the job that you are doing 80% as well as you are doing it at less than your value, not what you're getting paid, but your value, then you are crazy not to hire someone else to either automate that away or do that for you. And that is why you have to know that number, and $18 an hour is never the right number unless your company is really not profitable. And that is the actual calculation, okay? So I want you to understand that, because that's been really bugging me as I see these answers come in. Now, I'm going to tell you really quick about the Art of Campaign Building Foundations course, which begins Tuesday, April 14th. It is a 20-hour course spread out over 9 days. It starts at 5 p.m. Eastern Time every day for the next 9 days. And you can, I take 1 day, each day of the 9 days, and I do a deep dive into some aspect of Campaign Builder. This course is for, you can see, by the way, the whole syllabus on the website. The course is for advanced beginner to intermediate. So you should already sort of know your way around Campaign Builder. You should know the basics of Infusionsoft, but if you've got that down, then this is probably a good course for you. If you, well, unless you're just a ninja, I'd say there's something that you're going to learn from this class. So I won't, ramble on anymore. If you are interested, I would love to have you in the class. $500, by the way. My time's worth a lot more than $500 an hour, and you're getting 20 of it. Yeah, the apiguys.com/foundations-course. That's how you register. I hope I see you on Tuesday in that course. And thanks, everybody. If you enjoyed this, by the way, let me know. Send an email, Kim@KimSnyder.com. Kim@theapiguys.com. And if you have any ideas for other topics like this, or if you want me to keep doing them, I will. And what else do I want to tell you? Well, I'm way over my 5-minute time limit. So that's it. I'm going to go catch these horses and exercise them. Sorry for the lack of makeup and such, but this is it. You see me where I live. All right. Bye, guys.